Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So today is a day we're going to move into Endless of Necrodrakon, and there are some crazy teams for Endless difficulty. Now to clear Hell difficulty, number one, you want to make it up to the resonating level cap of today, and then you want to run your top team from the previous week. However, we're going to share you some free to play team options which may be able to even get the clear. The first team I want to show you is going to be Ravion on the Stellar Bond, Pink Twin in the front and Blue Twin on the back, Sonya buffing up Ravion and Aurora, and Rowan behind the Sonya with the Crescent spell. Try to get charms on your whole team. This is a pretty effective team using Ravion, Sonya, and Aurora, all great damage dealers for this boss, and Twins as well. Going to be pretty good with the Rowan energy boosting. So this is going to be one good team you can run for a free-to-play lineup. I just want to show you all three teams before we actually do a run. This is another team which is going to be a step up from the previous team. This is going to be a Reinier team where he needs to be at Mythic Plus. But if you have Reinier Mythic Plus, you have these other heroes built, then this is going to be a great option for you from Samsara and Slayer Besu. This is Blue Twin on the right, Pink Twin on the left, Ravion on the Stellar Bond. So when you're buffing up both of them with the Crescent spell, and if your resonating level is high enough today, you should be able to clear even with this team. And then finally, I want to show you the Lenya team. So the Lenya team is also doing very well. It will almost definitely allow you to clear Hell difficulty if you have Lenya built up to Supreme Plus. Blue Twin on the right, Pink Twin on the left, Ravion, Lenya on the Stellar Bond. Reinier needs to be Mythic Plus in front of Ravion, and Kruger in the upper left with the Blade Chaser artifact. So these are the more free-to-play to budget teams to be able to try and clear today. However, if you want to try and clear with, you know, the top teams, if you have the Florabelle comps, Supreme Plus Florabelle, then you can use even this team from the previous week. This was the best team previous week, and it would almost definitely be the best to actually clear Hell difficulty. However, it is more pay to win because you need to have Supreme Plus skill upgrade of Florabelle. Otherwise, you're better off running one of the other comps. But this is just the final team that you can try. Pink Twin on the right, Blue Twin on the left, and there you have it. We're going to try to clear with the free-to-play comp, and I want to see, are we going to be able to clear? We should be able to because, you know, we have high resonating level. The resonating level cap of today is 761, so if you can get to that, that's going to be really good for you. And I just want to see, even if we do clear it, how easily do we clear it, or with how much time to spare, because that is how we can kind of gauge whether for most players this is going to work to actually clear. Okay, I mean, it's looking fine so far, but the damage needs to ramp up because we're at 51 seconds, we're only at 66%, and sometimes towards the end of the boss, it doesn't seem like he's actually going to be able to kill you now with your high enough resonating level, and yeah, it looks like we should be able to clear with quite a lot of time to spare, even with the most free-to-play comps. So if you run any of these three comps that we shared at the beginning, it should be able to clear if your resonating level is high enough. However, and if you definitely have the Florabelle Supreme Plus skill upgrade, you can run that team as well. So now it's time for Endless of Necrodrakon, and there are three teams I have to show you. We're going to do runs of each. So the first team is going to be a team from Red. Now this is a no Reinier team that is the best performing no Reinier team out there. Blue Twin on the right, Pink Twin on the left, Gala and the Zany Tower on the Stellar Bond. Florabelle in front of the Zany Tower, you have Aurora, you have Zany, and then you have the other Zany Tower on the upper right. With the Star Shower spell, try to get charms on the whole team. Now don't worry, if you don't have Florabelle, there are some good options Frosty came up with which are amazing. There's an amazing team with no Florabelle, so stay tuned for that. So 195 billion damage with this team is actually pretty crazy. Definitely this is one of the top performing teams out there, and really awesome for a no Reinier option for players who need to run that. Okay, moving on to the next team. The next team is going to be a team from Frosty. Now, this is the No-Florabelle version of a Frosty team, and is doing very well. So, Reinier should be Mythic Plus. The other heroes, you need to have Mikola, like, ideally at Supreme Plus. But then you can run this team. Zany in front of Reinier, Reinier in front of Aurora, Mikola in the back right. You have Galahad up here, and then the two Zany Turrets on the left with the Star Shower spell. Do get the charms on the entire team. This is a really good team. I actually want to watch the whole battle in action and see how it goes, because for no Florabelle option, this is the best you can come up with. And that's really useful because a lot of people, even if you know Florabelle is a priority now, it will take time for a majority of players to actually build Florabelle all the way up to Supreme Plus, which is kind of her major breakpoint. Before that, she can always be used in the top teams. So this is a great team option that you can run and can do very well for you. So we are aiming for 200 billion as a top report score of today. Not with this team, with the overall top team. But even if this team could get like 190 billion, I think that would be really impressive. It probably will not do as well as this team we just ran before this, because that is the full-on summoner squad is really good for Necrodrakon. But this is good for a No-Florabelle team. 182 billion damage is a very reasonable score for Endless, and people are getting their PBs with this team comp if they do not have Florabelle. Okay, now the next team we have to show you is the top team of today. It is using Florabelle, it is using Reinier, this is from Frosty, and is using Mikola again. So this is crazy because for some time today, Nazric actually was in the top team. However, then Frosty came out with his Mikola team, and Nazric is out again. So poor Nazric, he doesn't have a very good fate in AFK Journey. Very limited, like, he sometimes is in the best team, but then very quickly is replaced. Reinier in front of Florabelle. We have Aurora on the right, Gala on the left, Mikola in the back right with the Star Shower spell. Charms in the entire team. Now, this is the team people are getting their records with today, if they have these heroes built. The only thing we're lacking is, you know, we're not crowned on Aurora. And that does make a difference because Aurora is the highest damage contributor in this team comp. But Florabelle is the second highest. So I think if we get good RNG, I believe we even have the potential of getting 200 billion with this comp. I hope we can do it. Even despite the fact that we don't have crown on the Aurora. Okay, because my guildmate has hit 200 billion with this comp, spoiler alert. And then other top players have hit 200 billion today with this comp, maxed out players. But this one is really good. Like, basically, Summoner Squad is doing so well in Necrodrakon, and you might be wondering, where in Endless, where is Harok? Now, Harok is not good this week, but next week, from the VN server, we know that he will almost definitely be in the top team. So, you can, if you have Harok built, you can look forward to next week when Harok can hopefully prove himself useful. Yeah, so we got 199 billion damage, but we were close. We were close to 200 billion damage, just 400 million more. But I don't know if there's enough RNG potential to actually hit that. I'm going to do a couple more runs, but honestly, oh, can we get 200? No, I just want 200 billion. I don't even care if I'm rank 1. 109.8. For the thumbnail, we have to get 200 billion damage. Okay, new record, please be. Yes, we got the 200 billion. I don't care for rank 1. All I want is 200 billion to put that on the thumbnail. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. That is going to be it for this video. If there's any other team that worked for you, feel free to share that in the comment section. That is always much appreciated and can help others out. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus Dragon Crystals, and the event bundles are also available on the Farlight store. So my affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.